Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. So this is going to teach you how to use this course. And of course, you can use your own specific way, but this is how I recommend that you learn from this course because there are very specific psychological principles behind how I teach. So very specific way that I want you to use this course. The way that I teach is most effective if you implement the following short-term and long-term strategies. So with any other course, it's not exactly what you learn, but how you learn. If you skim through the course, you might learn a couple of things, but you won't have the proper tools to succeed on your YouTube journey. There's a method to retaining valuable information, and let's review that method. So in this course, there are multiple modules and sections that will instruct you on different areas of YouTube success. And I want you to watch each video of each module twice before you move on to the next video. So as you're listening to the videos, I want you to take notes, physical notes with a pen and a paper and not your cell phone and laptop. And there's a very specific reason exactly why I want you to do this, to pull out a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and physically take notes while you watch the videos and learn from this course. So the reason why I want you to take notes with a pen and a notepad is because when you physically write down notes by hand, you are effectively teaching and training your subconscious mind on the material in this course. And this goes with anything, guys. When you're learning something new and you physically write down exactly what you're learning it as you are learning it, you learn 2 to 3 times faster. This is a great psychological hack. And this is well known by entrepreneurs and people who are extremely effective at learning. And remember, guys, it's not what you learn, it's how you learn. There is a difference between being present when information is being presented and actually absorbing and integrating the information that's being present. Let me say that again because I think this is a very powerful phrase. There is a difference between being present when information is being presented and actually absorbing and integrating the information being present. We want to learn smarter, not harder. So guys, I want you to turn off your cell phone or at least put it on mute so that you're not distracted by any sort of notification. Remember, if you miss a certain part of this course or do not absorb a single piece of crucial information, that information might actually be the part that holds you back from becoming financially successful on YouTube. And this is true, guys, because there could be one link that could be missing within your information chain. That's the link that can hold you back from actually becoming successful and achieving your financial dreams. So all of these pieces of the puzzle need to fit together perfectly to create a stable and successful YouTube channel. And I want you guys to really, really pay attention during the course. Take notes and implement some of these rules, please. So you should be free from all distractions. This includes your cell phone. This includes a family or anybody else distracting you. Please take some time away, go to a quiet place, and prepare to learn and prepare to use this information to better yourself. So remember that YouTube can potentially make us into multimillionaires. So we want to absolutely take this as serious as possible. So I fully understand that there's going to be people who buy this course who believe that this is going to turn them into instant millionaires. And I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not the case. It's not going to happen unless you put in the work, unless you're persistent and consistent when it comes to working on your YouTube channel. Okay. There's a rule based off of human psychology that states that we can only learn for 5 minutes, hence the 5-minute rule. Essentially, our brains can only process and absorb 5 minutes of information at any given time. After that 5 minutes, we need to take a break so that our mind can effectively digest what we have just learned. It's important to take a break every 5 minutes to let our brain rest and let our neurons reset. After 5 minutes, your brain will start to work on overdrive. The 5-minute rule is most effective learning hacks when it comes to retaining any sort of relevant information. Watch 5 minutes of each video and then rest for 2 minutes. Guys, I want you to realize one thing. This is not just any YouTube course. This is not some course where I went on the internet and I copied all these people and I rewrote their information and I turned it into a course. No, this is not that. This is me and you together diving deep into the subconscious inner workings of YouTube. We're trying to understand the subconscious mind of our viewers, why our viewers click, why they like certain titles, why they like certain thumbnails. We're trying to get the root cause of the word viral, of the word success. We're trying to get to the beginning, the structure where everything is built upon. This is the true way to actually go viral, to be successful. And you don't have to go viral to be successful on YouTube. But if you do, that's completely fine. And that's awesome. So while you are listening to each video, as I am talking, I want you to visualize in your mind's eye all the key points that I make. So for example, if I say YouTube success, I want you to visualize whatever you perceive success to be, whether that's money or a mansion or having enough money to go on a vacation with your family or taking care of your family, financially speaking. If I say something like thumbnail, I want you to visualize a YouTube thumbnail that is so irresistible that people absolutely have to click on it. And this can go for any keyword that I say in the course, like a title or viral or YouTube algorithm. I want you to visualize with each word the most palpable, potent, and powerful thing that you can visualize that has to do with that word. Because again, we're training our subconscious mind to be successful on YouTube. So when we visualize certain things and attach a meaning to them in accordance with what's being said, we're teaching and training our subconscious mind to know that we, in fact, are successful. We are going to become the YouTube creator that we've always dreamed of. So these small psychological hacks are very, very subtle, but they're so very powerful. Visualization of the course material allows it to become very real in our own mind. And again, psychologically speaking, our brains and minds cannot tell the difference between our physical reality and our imagination. And when I say this, what exactly do I mean? So if you imagine that, let's say somebody is talking bad about you. If you're in public and you see somebody make eye contact with you and they start to say something, but you can't hear them, and let's say you perceive them as saying something bad about you, just because it's in your imagination, your conscious mind will actually believe that that person is saying something negative about you. If you affirm that you're rich, if you believe that you're rich, if you believe that you can make money, this is in your imagination, of course, but eventually your conscious mind will come to the conclusion that you are in fact successful and you will act accordingly. So whatever we put in our imagination is marinated and it's put out into the external world, which is manifested as something palpable. Now, I'm not the type of guy to constantly talk about manifestation because I believe most people who talk about this are not actually genuine. They say that you can sit in your chair. They say that you can sit at home and visualize $1 million or a sports car in your driveway and it'll just appear out of nowhere. And I don't believe that's the case. I believe that you have to work extremely hard. You have to put in the effort and the dedication and you have to have motivation and work towards your goal. But in order to do that, in order to have the drive, in order to have the motivation to work towards your goal, you have to plant that seed first in your mind. So when you affirm and you visualize certain things attached to your goals, such as success, such as your videos going viral or possibly getting 1 million subscribers, when you visualize things attached to these words, your subconscious mind makes it all the more real. And it's exponentially easier to achieve your goal when we visualize and affirm what we want to bring into the world. So this is the way that human beings think. Human beings are very visual creatures. We're not really creatures of knowing a spoken word or reading different things without visualization tactics. The way that our human brain works is when we start to visualize, when we start to attach pictures and images to certain words and associate certain meanings with them, we start to get results super fast. So throughout the course, guys, try it out. I know this might be new to you, but I want you to try it out. Try something new. Whenever I say keywords, whenever you see me underline something, or whenever you think I am speaking a keyword, I want you to attach a meaning to it and visualize something powerful. Okay. There's a very old saying, and it's very true. One page 100 times is greater than 100 pages one time. So to be successful at anything in life, and this applies to anything, including YouTube, you have to study the material extensively. It has been said that it's better to read one page 100 times than to read 100 pages one time. And really think about this, guys. It's better to read one page 100 times, read the same page 100 times over, than to read 100 pages one at a time, to basically skim the book and not absorb any of the relevant information. So that being said, watch each video twice at the very least. I want you to burn the knowledge in your brain so that you can recite it by heart. Brain is linked to the heart. Heart is linked to the brain. And when they're both synced up, you can retain information way, way better than just skimming a course or skimming a book. When we think about becoming successful on YouTube, or possibly becoming a millionaire through YouTube's multiple monetization methods, it can be kind of stressful. And I totally understand. Because, we're thinking about the path ahead of us. We're thinking that it's going to be a long, tedious road to YouTube success and riches and having these followers and subscribers and being a millionaire and having all this money that we can hardly handle. I understand that it can be overwhelming. We might think that there is such a long road ahead of us and we have a lot of uphill battles to face. This might be true, or this might be false. If you think too far ahead, guys, there's a chance that you might feel overwhelmed or discouraged, and I highly advise against this. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel discouraged, and there's ways to keep this from happening. Let's take baby steps towards our ultimate goal of YouTube success. Small goals equal big wins. For every small goal that you accomplish, you are one step closer to the ultimate big goal, and this is a very healthy way to think. One step closer. Every goal you achieve, one step closer. 3 feet to gold. One step closer and 3 feet to the gold. Set very small goals for your YouTube channel. For example, maybe your first goal can be 100 subscribers, and once you hit that goal, you can celebrate. Second goal, posted 5 videos. Third goal, maybe learn how to edit a little bit better through Canva or CapCut or whatever editing program you use. The fourth goal can be possibly 1,000 hours of watch time. And then, of course, you can go on to 500 subscribers, and then 2,000 hours of watch time, and then eventually 1K subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time, which is what YouTube requires for you to join the partner program. So when you set small goals like this, you allow yourself to win very easily. And when you win very easily, you get the motivation and drive to continue. Again, guys, this is very, very basic human psychology. This is how we're all wired to be, to act, and what to believe. When we understand the human psychology of winning and visualizations and affirmations of YouTube, we can actually succeed exponentially faster than the majority of people on YouTube who don't have this information. So how do we access our bonus features? Okay, so there's a variety of bonus features in the form of PDF files and Google Docs. The majority of the sections of this course has corresponding material that will help you along your YouTube journey. And this includes samples like viral title templates. There's different types of ChatGPT prompts like script writing prompts, title writing prompts, helping you with your thumbnails. There's a list of the most profitable niches for you to choose from. There's effective buzzwords that are extremely powerful in capturing people's attention when it comes to titles. There's an affiliate partner cheat sheet. There's PDFs about sponsorships and brand deals and super chats and crowdfunding and many, many, many more. So I really, really hope you enjoy all of your bonus features, guys. After you've watched each video twice and have taken notes, you can access the bonus features if you like. And of course, this is optional. You can access the bonus features whenever you want, but this is what I recommend: watching each video twice, taking physical handwritten notes. And I really, really hope you enjoy, guys. I worked hard on this, on the program, on the course, and delivering your bonus features. So I really want you to take this serious. I know that I can't force you for for obvious reasons, but I'm excited and I'm happy and I'm motivated for you because I want to see you succeed, guys. And my line is always open. My email is always open. We can always chat whenever you want. I'm not available 24/7, but if you do go to my website, johnnytube.com, and you see the little chat icon in the right-hand corner, I'm always there. I always have my cell phone next to me. I'm always here to chat. I'm always here to answer questions. Anything you need, I'm here for you guys. So let's have fun with this. Let's really learn, and let's change our lives. Let's honestly change our lives. YouTube can make us millionaires, can make us affluent and successful beyond our wildest dreams. We're on this journey together. Let's do it right, and let's get this YouTube money together.